What's up, beautiful people? Thank you for joining your boy Marquise here on another episode of Buy That Toy. Hey, we're doing our thing and we did some hunting this week and we had some wonderful pickups. So before we go any further, let me remind you to like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you're enjoying what you see over here on Buy That Toy. And let me know what you think about these pickups and finds this week.
Fly or let it fall. So buy or not to buy at all. The ads, they flash the deals.
So this Target is going through a huge store change right now, but I came in, hit no hustler, $12.49, and cardiac, $12.49. These are the two that I was looking for. Wanted them. They don't have Nightcrawler and Spider-Man. I'm gonna scan a couple of things, see if there's anything else on sale. But this Target is going through like all the renovations. The stuff is all over the place, as y'all can see over there. Like the NECA Funko stuff is completely gone. So they're not putting a lot of stuff out, it looks like. I will scan a thing or two just to see. But yes, this is what I wanted, both of these figs. So pretty stoked. Let me check the other aisle. I don't think there's gonna be much there. But real quick. Yeah. Just like I thought. They got a couple of wrestlers. Not really what I'm looking for. Cool on that no TMNT for real. Yeah, nothing there. Still got these things. I can't do it. I just can't go into that line. I mean, for anybody else, I hope that they love them, but I'm gonna let it ride. Still might get that one day. Not gonna pay $54 for it today, but yeah, this is quick little toy hunt. We found what we want. Let me scan something else just to make sure. So in a Walmart, had to do a speed run through because I'm trying to get to a game, but I just so happened to see the end cap with the 3 new G.I. Joe figs, Big Lob, the Cobra Mole Rat, and Night Viper. 3 figs I really wanted, really needed. Nothing new, nothing worth showing or recording, but check out those bad boys. And yes, all 3 are coming home with me. This one does have a few new things over here in this section, which is cool. The individual turtles. Same thing from the 2-pack, different accessories. That's pretty dope. This Last Ronin fig, I actually like this one. I like that one a lot. Might pick that one up at some point. And Wingnut and Screw Loose. We find it on sale, we'll pick him up too. But that's about it. Still can't believe I found Punisher War Journal, $59 statue for $10. I do want this Call of Duty spun, so check this out. All of these are smashed, and they're 22. And I've got 2 of them over here. Everything appears to be intact, but I'm gonna see if they put this on sale cheaper than 22, like 15 or less, and then I'll grab it. I like that fig. I like to get that one. So, not too much more. I'm gonna check the sales section, see if anything's on sale over there. But that's it as it relates to the collectible section over here. All right, back at the old tried and true Walmart. Checking to see if any other markdowns have happened. They replaced a lot of the stuff on these pegs, so I'm wondering if there's something in the clearance section. Oh, this is my first time seeing the bat. That's sweet. I do want that bat. Love G.I. Joes. This bat is nice. Oh, that's definitely one of my favorite lines. I am gonna scan this Ryu just to see. Not really expecting it to be on sale, but we'll scan them just to see. See what else we got. Barricade. Transformers line, that looks sweet. Still got a couple of clearance tags, you know. 19, they haven't come down any lower on that Peter Parker Velocity suit. I would buy it for significantly less. Just walking real quick because we've been in this store so much. We're just here looking for sales. Yeah. Let's go check the middle thing out. See if anything is over there. Don't see any new tags, so I'm definitely gonna do some scanning just to make sure. Motu, a couple of tags over here. And then, oh man, no new tags over here by the Hasbro stuff. Darn. I will scan one or two things just to see, but no new sales tags popping up. That sucks. Still hoping I can get that Snake Eyes lower. I got a ton of, not a whole bunch, but Torch. Love for him to be less than 27, so let me scan, see what we got. So in the NECA Funko section, not a whole lot of new stuff. There is this wing that is screw loose, which does look pretty cool. One day if we can get this for $20 or less, sure, I'll grab that version of them. Won't mind that at all. And these fan drop things, I literally just walked out of a Raw, so I didn't get to record. But this thing was $11 and they're $20 in store. I might go back and get it. I just want to open one of them up and see how they are. But other than that, not much new. I don't know who Cosmic Boy is, so I guess that's new. Green Lantern still sitting here. Not a lot of new stuff to see in the collectible section over at this Walmart. So I'm gonna go clearance. Fingers crossed we'll find something over there. Good old Rossi. All the Avatar stuff. I was in here the other day, found some good stuff. You guys will see it real soon. I didn't get to record. Black and white King Kong. What is this? Oh, that's dope. Tiger Hawk. Yeah, I don't think it's anything that I want. I'm gonna let that ride. Leave that for somebody else. Who is this one? Again, I'm gonna leave it here. Oh, it's pretty sweet the fact that it transforms into 3 different things, but it's nothing that I have an affinity for. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, we getting this bad boy. Super 7 Megatron VHS still sealed, $11. Heck yeah. Surprised to see that. Jedi Master Wookiee. I'm gonna call him Chewie. I think it's Chewbacca. Double Punch looks sweet. I think I'm gonna let it ride though. Let's see here. Oh man. Okay. It's clear that I need to keep checking around. So what is this little Hello Kitty thing? Might have to get this for my baby. She loves Hello Kitty. Okay, I'm gonna get that for my baby. Alright, Ross for the win yet again. Alright, so this Target used to be jumping and keep stuff all the time, but it's definitely slacking now. Here's something that's pretty cool. I like these little, I don't know what you call them, like playable Spider-Man figures. They've got the little tree for the accessories, and the little figures look pretty dope too. That Venom is actually sweet. So that's pretty dope. Spider-Man, Venom, Spider-Gwen. You got Spider-Man over here with a motorcycle. And that's the type of stuff that you love as a kid. So, but other than that, as you can see, Legends, everything is just slacking. This is pretty dope. Now for me, that little 6-pack right there, Power Rangers. Yeah. But yeah, not a whole lot here. They haven't restocked the aisles or done anything. It's just completely lacking. Motu, TMNT, all of that just lacking. It's like the store is just not looking good. Like it used to be very clean and well, yeah, maybe they're going through the update stuff. I don't know. They're getting ready to put new things out, but yeah, this Target is stripping, man. All right, guys. So the stores were definitely good to us. We found a lot of great sales, some wonderful deals, and some things that I just genuinely did not expect to see. So let's just get right into it. One of the pickups that I found that I wasn't able to record just because there were so many people in the store was this. So I was in my local DD's and I was walking through and there were a lot of kids and stuff around. And as I was getting ready to leave, they were pulling out the carts. And I looked on the carts and there was Masterverse Skeletor. Now Skeletor is one of my favorite bad guys and I was super stoked to find him, especially for the price, if you can see it, of $9.99. I've got the other Emperor Skeletor. I said Skeletor, I meant Hordak. I've got the other Hordak on the shelf, the Emperor Hordak, but I really love this version because as you can see from the pictures on the back, he comes with his wings, his shield, his staff, and a little blast cannon arm. So for $9.99, this was a definite pickup for me. Something else that I found that I was unexpected, like I did not expect to see this, and I was so surprised to just look up and see it sitting right there on the shelf, was this Super 7, I don't think it's Ultimate, I think they call these Super 7 Deluxes, articulated Megatron. This thing comes in the VHS hard shell box, and it was on sale or going for $11.99 as you can see. Now, Super 7 Transformer figures are not necessarily my favorites. A lot of time they feel blocky. There's one that I have that I really, really enjoy, but there's another that I have that I think is just absolutely terrible. So I'm curious to see what this Megatron is like, but for $11.99, I felt like it was definitely worth the gamble to see if this is something that I'll enjoy. So we'll probably be cracking this bad boy open real soon and just seeing if we like this Super 7 Megatron. Of course, it won't transform or anything, but that classic Megatron look, just to have him on the shelf from a representation standpoint until I can get my Studio Series Megatron, I think this will do me good. And like I said, $11.99. You can't beat that with a stick, am I right? So again, Ross came through and through for your boy. It came through on multiple occasions. So on another trip to Ross, unfortunately unrecorded, they had the entire wave of this particular line. We found Electro, Spider-Boy, and believe it or not, Agent Venom. Now, to be quite frank with you, none of these figures were figures that were very high up on the list for me. And they actually had Kane and Chameleon there too. And I thought about grabbing them just so I could maybe resell them. Also, Spider-Man Unlimited. I just don't like that Spider-Man costume, so I left it there. And I thought about grabbing Kane and Chameleon just so I could resell them. But to be quite honest with you, I just wanted to leave it for other collectors or somebody else to grab. I grabbed Electro because I love this. I've always loved this green and yellow Electro costume. I don't have this represented on my shelf, even though this is the female body. I still like that costume. This Spider-Boy for $7.99, again, it just looked interesting. Not familiar with the figure, not familiar with the character, I should say, but I love that alternate head sculpt and his little Spider-Boy backpack. So I thought that was pretty cool and worth the pickup. And Flash Thompson, Agent Venom, not my favorite figure, just because I have the CT Toys Agent Venom, which I think is superior to this one. But to have the alternate head sculpt, the unmasked head, I thought would be pretty cool. And again, $7.99 for each one of these. It felt like a complete win and something worth picking up. It was basically 3 figures for the price of 1. So you can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? All right. So moving on in the theme of Spider-Man and finding stuff on sale. So we were in Target, as you saw in the video, and we finally grabbed a couple of things that I've been looking for and waiting on for a while. All right. keeping in line with the theme of finding Spider-Man carded figures on sale, popped into Target and finally got two figs that I've been itching to grab. Cardiac, and then my main man, Hypno Hustlers. These were two figures that I really wanted from this wave, probably the only two that I really wanted. Grabbed them both for 12 bucks. Now, I would love to grab the Spider Venom if I could find it on sale. It's not anything I just gotta have. And I like that uncanny Spider-Man Nightcrawler in the Spider-Man costume. I just think it would be cool to have on the shelf. Wasn't in the store when I was there on sale, so it was fine. Get those at some point, but I'm not itching to get them. But we got both of these things for 12 bucks. Super stoked about that. We'll be cracking these guys open real soon, all right? Okay, and finally, the thing that just got me so amped, something I did not expect to find, walking through a Walmart. Let me grab them, reaching down. I did not expect to find these figures. I was in Walmart. I wasn't even recording as I was walking. And I looked on an end cap. It looked like nothing was new. And I just so happened around the corner and hit an end cap. And who do I see? First, we find my main man, Big Lob. Then we find Mole Rats. Look at him, stage 2. Such a beautiful sculpt. Just the colors and everything on this sculpt. This figure just looks so amazing. And also, we get our Cobra Night Viper. And I was so excited to find all of these figures, so I had to buy them. They're not going on sale. They just look amazing. I'll be surprised. Maybe this Night Viper, but I'd be surprised. It wasn't a risk I was willing to take. As a matter of fact, the end cap was practically empty. There might have been one Big Lob and one other Night Viper, but there was only one Mole Rat. So in total, there were 2 Night Vipers, 2 Big Lobs. I don't expect to see these figures on sale, so we definitely picked them up at regular price. And I was super excited to have them. So there you have it. Those are my pickups. We had a great hunt this week. We found some wonderful things, and I'm very excited to be adding them all to my collection, all right? Okay, that's all I got for you guys this week. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow us over on Instagram and TikTok. And man, hey, do me a favor, share the content, share the videos, man. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with your boy. Thank you so much, man. And you know how we get down. Until next time, remember to get up off that couch, go hit those pegs, and buy that toy. Peace.
Fly or let it fall. So buy or not to buy at all. The ads, they flash, the deals, they shine. Temptation whispers all the time. My wallet size, my fingers itch to click the button, make me